Aries, it's a good year. It's a year of growth, of transformation, with opportunities for financial stability, career advancement, and spiritual growth. The first half of the year favors wealth and family harmony. The second half of the year emphasizes on career ambition. The only thing you have to watch out for is the Saturn's position in 12th house, which calls for discipline, introspection. While Rahu and Ketu are shifting between ambition and emotional security. So, as long as you manage expenses and focus on your personal growth, Aries native this year is going to be a dynamic year for you. Namaste, my wonderful tribe, and a special hello to all the Aries risings and the Aries moons out there. So, how do you think 2026 is going to go for you? Well, Aries, you start the year with a bang. With Jupiter in Cancer and Sun entering Aries, the first quarter of 2026 is going your way. Expect a lot happening. Nurture the roots while you begin your fresh year. I would suggest you embrace vulnerability. Start a passion project that feeds your soul. Now let's look at the second quarter. That is from 2nd April to June. Mars is retrograde, Uranus enters Cancer in July. So you need patience in the second quarter. There's a lot of change. Use this energy very wisely. Release old grudges and channel your frustrations into something productive. Something like a fitness project. There will be surprises at the home front that bring emotional growth for you. Now from 3rd July to September, you have that movement of Uranus, then Jupiter enters Leo. And then there is this Leo new moon. This is a bold time, a time for self-expression, a time to express joy, network, open your heart. Lift the third quarter through the heart chakra and you will see a lot of benefits. Now 4th October to December, that is the end of the year, Pluto is in Aquarius and it is Sagittarius season. There is deep regeneration, optimism. Reflect and release around this time. Restore your fire during the holiday season. Now this is a brief overview of the year. Now let's go into detail. Like I said, Jupiter is in Taurus until May 2026 and it is in your second house, the house of wealth, of family, of speech. This placement emphasizes financial growth, family harmony, improved communication. Use this energy productively. Then May onward, Jupiter moves into Gemini. And that is in your third house, that is all about communication, siblings, short travels. It's a very intellectual time. Use that time to network. Use that time for initiatives in your personal projects. Now let's talk about the Saturn transit. Saturn is in Pisces for the entirety of 2026. And Aries Saturn is in your 12th house. So you may feel isolated. You may feel alone even if you're surrounded by crowds. It's an emotionally difficult period, but you can channel your energies towards spirituality. And for business, whenever Saturn is in your 12th house, you should go for international projects because that is where you will see success. Of course, Saturn in 12th house also means that you will have difficulty managing your expenses. So be very focused on your budget. It can be challenging. Now let's look at the Rahu and Ketu transit. Rahu is in Aquarius and Ketu is in Leo till mid 2026. Aquarius is your 11th house. That is networking, gains, friendships, ambitions. It supports your family growth. And Ketu is in your 5th house, which is creativity, romance, children, which encourages detachment from ego-driven pursuits or speculative ventures. After that period, Rahu moves to Capricorn and Ketu to Cancer. So Rahu is in 10th house and Ketu is in 4th house. and this transit emphasizes the need for inner security. So I would suggest that use this energy this year to focus on international projects, to focus on spirituality, and focus on building yourself within yourself. This is not a time to go out and win wars. It is to master yourself. It is a period of self-understanding and self-mastery. Eclipses in now, the first eclipse happens in the Aquarius Leo axis, and then it moves to the Capricorn Cancer axis, affecting your 11th and 5th and then 10th and 4th houses respectively. This also emphasizes the need for securing your inner growth. Also, it indicates that there can be sudden changes in your social standing. Now, Aries, let's talk about your career and finances. Your early year 2026, Jupiter in your second house supports your financial growth, possibly through new income sources, investments, and you will have family support. The only downside I see over here is the Saturn influence in your 12th house, which can lead to overspending or losses. Rahu is in your 11th house. That means networking, opportunities for gains through social and professional circles. You may achieve long-term goals and you will get unexpected support from friends. Your business circles will increase. Jupiter in Gemini and Rahu in Capricorn, you can focus on communication, writing, entrepreneurial ventures. It's an excellent period for starting new projects, learning new skills, and expanding your professional network. Rahu is in 10th house. Now, I always like to look at Rahu when it comes to career and wealth, because Rahu is an accelerator. It is a very aggressive energy force. And Rahu in 10th fuels your ambition, your career growth. You may be promoted to a leadership position and you may also explore new career paths. However, Rahu, if allowed to grow unchecked, can bring over ambition and ethical dilemmas. So I would always advise anyone with Rahu in 10th to stay grounded. Add a lot of root vegetables in your diet and also try to connect to the planet. Walking barefoot on grass is an accepted way of doing it, and focusing on the root chakra. Ketu is in the 4th house. You are going to be detached from family. You will feel a distance from close family, and this can affect your work-life balance. Focus on maintaining harmony at home, and that will benefit your career drive. Let me take a in-depth dive into your family situation. It is good during the early 2026. With Jupiter in 2nd house, there is harmony with family relationships. Use this energy wisely and settle all kinds of family dispute and strengthen your family bonds. Because Ketu in 5th may create detachment. You may find yourself distant from adult children. You may find yourself detached from your romantic relationships. If you're single, you will not feel inclined towards socializing or new romances. You might feel that this is the time to focus on personal growth. And even that you will treat with suspicion. You will think that some of your friendships are superficial, or they are driven by other people's agendas, some selfish agendas. Choose your circle wisely. 2026 onwards, the distance from your family becomes real. There will be a need for inner peace. Another thing that can happen during mid 2026 is that you might get into some kind of controversies relating to real estate. When you do that, I would suggest that you shelve any real estate decisions until the Ketu transit is over. Otherwise, you might incur huge losses. Jupiter is in the 3rd house. It encourages collaboration with siblings and close relatives. But again, I would say that do not place excessive trust on siblings. They might have their own agendas. In short, there is a strain on personal relationships, even though Career wise, you are experiencing growth. Health wise, I would suggest getting checked and resting, because this period 2026 is full of stresses. You might develop issues related to mental health, to sleep, and chronic ailments. Maintain a disciplined routine for physical and mental health. Regular exercise, balanced diet, mindful practices will counter effect all the stress and other Saturn heavy influences. Spirituality and personal growth. Yes, I see a lot of that for you, Aries, because Saturn in 12th is a very powerful placement. Ketu in 5th supports detachment from ego, from material desires, and Jupiter's transit through 2nd and 3rd house encourages learning, wisdom, personal development. Now, there are certain remedies I would prescribe for all Aries rising and moons. Chant the Shani mantra, Om Sham Shanicharaaya Namah. On Saturdays, donate black sesame seeds, black cloth, oil to the needy on Saturdays. For Jupiter, the mantra is Om Gum Gurvaya Namah. Donate yellow items, turmeric, saffron to temples. For Rahu Ketu, the Rahu Ketu mantras are good. There is also another thing that you can do is offer coconuts to flowing water for Rahu. Light a ghee lamp for Ketu. And if an astrologer recommends, use red coral and yellow sapphire. Now, I would just say that remember, horoscopes are guides, not gospels. Your free will is the ultimate driver. With your Aries moon, this year can be emotionally powerful. You can conquer mountains, stay fierce. If you want a deeper dive for a specific month, just ask. Just drop a line in the comments and I will get back to you. In conclusion, Aries, it's a good year. It's a year of growth, of transformation, with opportunities for financial stability, career advancement, and spiritual growth. As long as you manage expenses and focus on your personal growth, Aries natives, this year is going to be a dynamic year for you. If you need a personalized year forecast, you can always get in touch with me with your date of birth, time of birth, place of birth, and I can provide you a more tailored prediction. Until next time, namaste.